If you are still making any of these mistakes right here, then you should probably stop thinking about making money in the market, let alone withdrawing any dollar from your account. Yes, in this video, I'm gonna show you the top 7 mistakes that most beginner traders make and pro traders never make. And that is the difference between the two. This video is sponsored by fastable.com, but we are going to talk more about that later. But firstly, if I meet you in the street right now and you ask me to teach you Forex, trust me, I'm gonna punch you in the throat. The reason why is because most people believe that they can sit down with me and I teach them Forex for 1 hour and then they are going to go out and become pro traders and make thousands of dollars. Well, if you could sit down with me for 1 hour and you can learn this skill and make hundreds of thousands of dollars, why would someone go and become a doctor for 7 years before they actually start earning money? It's like watching a karate movie, going outside, going
after
into
watching a
fights
karate
and
movie,
tell everybody to back off so that you can roundhouse kick this guy in the head. It doesn't work like that. But unfortunately, that's what most traders try to do. Most traders start off with having unrealistic expectation. They just want to go into the market, learn for a few hours and then start making money. So the mistake here is trying to make money without any skill. You need to build this skill first before you start going and trying to withdraw money in the market. And you might be saying, okay, Courage, there is no trading schools out there, so how am I going to build this skill? You can learn this skill from internet, from courses, YouTube, Google, anyway, but also there's a lot of information right there that can be overwhelming. So the better way that you can do this is also learn from your mistakes. And how do you learn from your mistakes? We are going to talk about that in a few minutes. But first of all, let me talk to you about the sponsor of this video, which is fastable.com. Fastable.com is one of those websites that I cannot spend a day without going to right now. So before I place my trades, I go to fastable.com to see what other top analysts are thinking about the trades, and also I do my own analysis. I also get AI signals from fastable.com, and most importantly, fastable.com is going to show me if there is upcoming news that can disturb my strategies. You can also download the fastable.com app in the description below. Now I want you to imagine yourself as a professional soccer coach and your team is playing at the FIFA World Cup. Now you go into the dressing room, you have all your 11 players and you just say to them, okay guys, we are going to win this game. Let's go ahead and start playing. Do you think that you are going to win or score in any of those games? If you think that, then you don't know anything about football. For a football team to win trophies and celebrate and all that we see, there is a game plan behind that. Without a game plan, a football team can never proceed. Now, when it comes to trading, most beginner traders come into the market without a game plan. They don't know what they are going to do. They don't know when they are going to place the trade, and they don't know what are they looking for when they open the charts. And this is wrong. This is the #1 recipe for disaster. If you are doing this, forget about making money in the market. So mistake number 2 is trading with no game plan. Make sure you plan and you execute your plan. If you want to learn more about plan, I'll leave a link in the description. You click that link, you go and join our course, and you are going to see how to create a trading plan step by step. Now, maybe you didn't enjoy being a soccer coach for only 1 minute. But if you didn't, just now imagine yourself as a soldier, right? You are going to war and you are going to fight against your enemies. And you go out there without any armor or without any bulletproof or any of those vests that they wear. Do you think that you are going to be successful or you are going to come out there alive? If you think that, then you are going to probably get taken out by your enemies in your first few days. This is exactly what happens to most traders. Most traders go into the market, they put in all their money, but they don't protect any of that money. If you jump into the market without a risk management plan, you are exposing yourself to unnecessary damage because the market is going to wipe you out in no time. Remember, the goal in the market is to survive for a long run, not to try and be rich in a short period of time. So number 3, never go into the market and start placing a trade without knowing what is your risk per trade, what is your risk tolerance, what is your risk management for that trading account. So that's the first thing when you start trade. The other common mistake that most traders make, which actually affected me, and I spent years trying to overcome these mistakes. And this mistake comes from you being very, very ambitious. See, when I started trading, I wanted to make as much money as possible. I wanted to do some things that no other people have managed to do before, maybe. But then that led me into the problem of over trading. You see, when it comes to trading, it's not about the quantity of your trades. It's not about how much trades you place in the market, but it's about the quality of them. How much money are you making on each and every trade? How many mistakes are you making, and how can you minimize that? But unfortunately, for most beginner traders, whenever they open their trading account or their trading application, they can't close it without placing a trade. And in their mind, they are thinking that I need to place more trades to make money. But honestly, this doesn't lead you to making money. This leads you to stress, addiction, and lack of judgment. Hold on, don't go anywhere. There's still more. We have just scratched the surface here, but we are going to talk more about these mistakes. But for now, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. If this video is helpful so far, like the video, and let's move on. The number 5 mistake that people make is trying to beat the market. You see, the problem of you trying to beat the market is that you are going to be trying to be right on each and every trade. And each and every mistake that you make is going to lead you to change the strategy and make another mistake in the next future. But the truth is, if you are involved in the forex market, you should stop trying to beat the market, because you will never beat the market. Because if there was a way to beat the market, I'm sure that someone somewhere could have found that, and right now people could have been easily beating the market. But it doesn't work like that. People who are making money in the market are not making money by beating the market, but they are making money by finding an edge or an advantage that they can advantage of in near future. So now, instead of going into the market and try to beat the market on each and every trade, you can have a big sample size. You can trade one strategy for 100, 250 trades and see how the market or how the strategy behaves in that particular time. If you really make money, then you have an advantage over the market. So now, before you change the strategy that you are using right now, I want you to go ahead and place 20 trades using that same strategy, and you can come back to me and tell me if this strategy is wrong or have you improved your trading. So go and do that, and if you manage to do that, let me know in the comments whenever you come back to YouTube. So remember, I talked about placing a lot of trades because you want to make a lot of money, but it's not the only way that can let you take a lot of. The other thing that can let you take off a lot of trades is revenge trading. You see, revenge trading is when you lose a trade, and then when you come back tomorrow, you want to avenge the loss that you got yesterday, and now you place a bigger and bigger trades, and this is a recipe for disaster. This is something that also took me a while to overcome, and this is something that made me lose a lot of money. So what's the mistake here? The mistake is, once you try to trade with your emotions, now instead of following your strategy, you are going to start trading just because you feel like you need to be in the market. You feel like you are being left up. And if you know the truth about trading, emotions is the number 1 killer of all your ambitions. So how do you avoid this? Because it's hard to avoid this. You can do this by simply creating a trading plan. A trading plan is simply a document or a set of rules that you are going to need to follow each and every day when you are placing these trades. So right now I want to do a bet with you guys. If I go ahead and find 100 new traders and look into their last 20 setups or trades, if we find them doing the same thing, trading the same setup using the same risk management principles, I will bet any amount of money.
What?
We cannot find 2 or 1.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yes, beginner traders will never worry about what happens like 5 or 10 trades ago. They never worry about that because they don't even remember about it. Why do they don't remember about it? Because they don't track their trades. They don't have journals. But if you go to any pro trader or to anyone who is making money right now, they can show you what their trades, what trades they have been placing in the past, like 20, 30 trades. And why is this important? This is important because after a lot of trades, you can look back, analyze, is this strategy going well? What was happening after the trades? Should I increase my risk to reward? You can easily make those decisions because now you have a lot of sample size. You have like 100 trades in your journal. You can look back and see what the market has been doing, what type of setups you have been placing. So the mistake here is by new traders not creating a trading journal or not journaling or tracking what their performance is like and what have been going forward. So here is what a beginner trader usually do. You deposit your $20 in the market, you trade that $20, and if you blow it, you wait and you stay for another 2-3 months without placing another trade, and then you find another money, you deposit, you trade again that money, but you use the different strategy which you just find on YouTube. You never back tested, you don't know what the strategy does, and this is a recipe for disaster. And if you really want to become successful as a trader, you need to avoid these mistakes that we talked about in this video. You can take a screenshot of this and then make sure you keep it and make sure you avoid these mistakes. For now, if you really want to become a master of technical analysis, check out this video coming up on the screen right now.